So I was basically running through the games I may want to um, basically put up for like the really correlated plays you plan to do for like the Roguelike Steam group. And I noticed this free-to-play game here called FoE Remains. It is essentially a hardcore mix of platformer, 2D shooter, and roguelike with RPG elements, using ponies, like My Little Pony type of character type of things, separate weapons. I figured it'd be fun to basically, check it out, so why not? Here we go. FoE Remains. Let's do it. Is there full screen? That's the first thing I have to ask. Alright, so there is a full screen mode, but apparently, there's no box there for it, whatever. It's fine. I do like how this latency stops down a little bit here, so you can have it louder, but it starts slow. Very nice. We'll leave it basically sort of like default for now. Looks like it's got WASD controls, spacebar for like jump, levitation, running with shift. There's an attack with like the mouse. So it is basically a twin stick shooter, by the way, so there's that. So you have very easy, normal, hard, super hard. Well, let's go with this for now. So skip training. We're not going to skip training. Faster level ups. So this is all off by default. Okay. So DFuxa. You can customize how you basically look here apparently. Is there like a randomization button for this stuff, I wonder? Yes, it'll be like a pop look at green. Works well, I think. Why not? It's entirely green for the most part. Why not? So once upon a time, in the magic land of Escatria, there came an era when ideals of friendship gave way to envy, selfishness, greed, and cruelty. The Great War for natural resources broke out, in which there were no winners. A magical spark struck by pony hooves quickly raged out of control and turned into flames that engulfed whole continents. Dragon fire and black magic turned into destructive weapons, almost ended all life on the planet. Soil, water, and air became poisoned from radiation, cities were destroyed, civilizations collapsed. Both ponies and their enemies were almost wiped off the face of the earth. Apocalypse predicted by insane prophets whom almost no one believed until the last day finally has come. But it was not the end yet. Many ponies survived, some hiding in the huge underground shelters, stables, others somehow adapting to new conditions. Apocalypse was just a prologue for another bloody chapter of pony history. On a scorched and poisoned wasteland, violence and cruelty became not just permissible, now they were a means of survival. Since that day, the last day of the former Escatria, about 200 years has passed. Very nice story. Your journey begins. What happened? Where am I? I need to get up. I better get going. Press A and D to move left and right. So there we go, there's my pony. Press space or jump. Hold the key to jump higher. So yeah, little hops. I guess you can sort of like follow like how high you jump. Press W to climb upstairs, so you have climbing abilities. S to go downstairs. Press S to go downstairs. Press S to crawl and W to stand up. Use crawling to get through narrow corridors. Press S and spacebar to jump down. Check various containers that you encounter during your journey. This ball cabinet probably contains something interesting. Come closer, move your cursor over it, and press E to look inside. So we got a cogwheel. New mission added, find all cogwheels. Use telekinesis to lift and move stuff around. To do this, move your cursor over the item, press Q. To drop the item, press Q one more time. So we got a bag with caps and cogs. The wooden wall at the end of the corridor looks quite rotten. It can probably be broken down with a couple strong kicks. Come closer and press F to strike. For a more powerful kick with your hind legs, press Shift, press F. So, yeah, you know, horsey type of things. So you can open this one. Attention, unknown signal detected. Decoding. Signal decoded. Hitbox signature identified. Connection established. Initializing system. Welcome, new user. This is the emergency rescue system by the Ministry of Arcane Sciences. You were successfully registered in the system and can now access all its privileges. In case of critical hazard to your life, such as sudden zebra attack, terror action, mega spell explosion, or falling from a staircase, you will be automatically teleported to safety to the nearest available MAS terminal. You will also get a necessary medical treatment there. Warning: this system is currently in beta. Some minor errors and malfunctions may be experienced. We thank you for your patience. Alright, so, new mission to the exit. So we got a checkpoint. Press tab to use pip-buck. This device has multiple functions, from viewing your current health to browsing through your inventory. Alright, so there we go. Press tab. My name, my level, experience, difficulty level, reputation, attack, defense, all our stuff. The skills, no available skill points, perks. So yeah, someone basically like described this game as being a Fallout Esquatria, so think Fallout, but with, like, you know, ponies is the idea here. Armored door. Well, I can open it. Looks like you can get some useful tools from up there. Screwdriver. A screwdriver, quite a useful tool. It can help you open simple locks. Try it on some locked chest. If a lock doesn't yield on the first try, don't worry, just try again. So yeah, it's locked. Hold the lockpick chance for 8%. So you gotta open. Crowbar. A crowbar is a universal tool. It can be used both as a weapon and for breaking various objects. With it, you can attack enemies, break open doors, and break through fragile walls. You can also crack open chests and other containers when lockpicking with a screwdriver fails. Both loot from the container and the crowbar itself will receive damage. So yeah, you have to watch out for, you know, your stuff taking damage. So it's got 100% right now. Probably got a stable jumpsuit on. There's a screwdriver. Apparently the screwdriver isn't, like, you know, durability, you know, worried about, so that's nice. I wonder if this is automatically equipped or not. Oops, I just pressed escape and, like, you know, it killed the full screen there. That's not full screened, so There we go. I mean, it is like a free-to-play game, but it's kind of annoying. Okay, what happens now? I got the cogs over here. This wall looks all cracked and not as sturdy as the other walls. You can probably break it down with a crowbar. Hover the cursor over the wall section and press left mouse button to hit. Oh, there's my crowbar. So we got a cogwheel. A locked door, huh? Not a problem. Try to pick the lock. If it fails, just break it down with a crowbar. So I failed to open it. And we jammed it, so... Well, that worked. Use telekinesis to put some boxes on top of each other to access the path above. By default, you can press the right mouse button to use telekinesis. And there's some, like, you know, roaches down there. Very nice. A crowbar can use not only brick walls. There's some rad roaches down there. Have some practice on them. So these are enemies face to fight. Or I can just, like, you know, use my moves to kill them. You're coming to kill me, apparently. Another one over there, apparently, but whatever. I guess we can't get access to those, so whatever. You found medication. Use it to treat wounds that you get in a fight. The hotkey for using medicine is H. I guess he says for, like, jumping on. Yeah, you can just jump on the crates, I guess. Ooh, a gun. Magical energy weapon. This self-recharging pistol is a lucky prize. It belongs to a variety of magical energy weapons that does not require batteries. Its charge restores with time by itself. Okay, now I got a pistol. You can switch weapons using pip buck, numeric buttons, or scroll up and scroll down, or scroll down by default. So you're going to see usually, like, you know, the middle mouse button here, like to use this. Or, like, you know, scroll up, scroll down. That'd be... I'm not a big fan of, like, using, like, the metal mouse button for anything, but, you know, it's not imperfect here, so it's fine. It says numeric buttons, I guess. Not sure it's working as, you know, intended, but whatever, it's fine. For easier aiming, you can use stable tech arcane targeting spell. To do this, press V or middle mouse button by default. No action points. Where do you get action points from? Well, they're all dead. I guess I have AP over here. Wonder how it gets recharged or not. Do not ignore terminals. Some of them may contain valuable data. Others can control doors, locks, mechanisms, security systems. Protective terminals can be hacked. Inventory manual. Everything that you find and collect during your journey will be stored in your inventory. You can browse through inventory using Pip-Buck, Key Tab, or I inventory section. This section has several subsections that you can switch between using buttons in the upper part of the interface. Weapons, armor, equipment, ammunition, and others. In the weapons section, you can see every weapon that you have. From here, you can equip it, check its characteristic condition, and how much corresponding ammo you have. Likewise, selection armor allows you to equip armor and check its characteristic condition. So, selection equipment shows all the items you can use, medication, repairs, blah blah. You can use items from here, from the Pip-Buck interface, or in-game using P. Press P to use item shown in the top left corner of the screen. It's up here. Right below your health bar, press brackets left or right to choose the freeze for the next item. To use medication, you can press the H key. The most suitable healing potion will be applied. Sections ammo and other contain all the rest. Ammo, artifacts, valuable items, and garbage of all sorts. So I got healing potion there. Got charm. Oops. I'm accidentally, using this stuff basically by accident down here. Well, that's fine. There's a tutorial, so it's, fine. I guess we're out of, stuff to sort of, play around with there. Well, I'll try and, use it next time. I open the door here. Got duct tape apparently. So duct tape is stuff essential in any household. It's annoying how basically pressing escape will knock you out of full screen here. But whatever. I wonder if there's fall damage or anything. Firearms. Firearms are weapons that use various types of cartridges for firing. Press R to reload. Okay. Any ammunition box. Cool. You can jump over the pit, but you will have to run to gain some speed and jump right at the edge. Hold shift while running and jump to move faster and jump further. What's the button down there for? In case you can't make it, this thing will here help you this time. But seriously, it's not that hard. So yeah, it's basically saying run, basically sort of get over. That's something I worry about. I guess you can sort of Office does, are in motion, stay in motion, but it's not that hard to make to jump, but you can sort of stop moving and start in your way apparently. Looks like you have to swim. Press and hold spacebar to swim upwards and jump out of the water. I wonder if I can drown. guess you can. That might help. So, what's the, like, what mean here, I wonder? Oh no, I can't jump over this unless I could give myself a push with telekinesis. You got the double jump ability. While jumping, press spacebar again and jump off in air while telekinesis. Use this technique to make you jump much farther. Hold semicolon to move the cursor to move the camera. Press this to change zoom. I'm not sure what it's all about. Whatever. What have I got here? Oh, we don't want to use that. There we go. Let's get my experience, because why not? You only get one double jump, I think. Probably. What's that say there? Hurt yourself and ones you love. No checkpoint. A corridor. It seems like there's light coming from the right. This is probably an exit. And on the left is darkness. I guess I should just head toward the exit. Or should I explore these catacombs first? So, station mission. You've successfully reached the exit and are awarded with a level up. With each level, you receive a skill point and abilities. Use them improve your skills via pickpocket status, section skills. Alright, so yeah, basically like, much like Fallout, you basically have like your skills and stuff like that, so perks and skills. So I got double jump, available perks. So I can choose something basically get as a perk. I've already got my kick. So note that you have to get like some stuff level up in order to get other things, so I have to get some of this stuff basically up in order to get some perks, is what it's basically telling me. You're not a fan of big and heavy weapons. Your choice, pistols and revolvers. And you sure know how to use them. All your handguns, including automatic, get accuracy bonus, and they consume 25 less action points than the SASTS, so your dueling thing, I think. You always know how to throw a grenade or shoot a grenade launcher so that you are not personally affected by the explosion. With the ability to receive like less damage, so that's nice. Hard grip. You learn to hold the weapon with telekinesis so that there's less impact from recoil. That can sustain burst fire longer. Basically, it's like you're using telekinesis to fire weapons, I guess. So that's the idea here. You learn how to be more careful when picking locks. In case of failure, pin breaks a choice less often. It's a jumper. It's not very far. Just move your little rump. You can make it if you try with hop, skip, and jump. Now you can jump half a meter higher. So yeah, lots of stuff for me to get here. So let's look at skills, I guess. So you got telekinesis. With every skill investment, advanced power constantly for telekinesis and double jump decreases. With each skill level, your telekinetic power increases, and particularly you can lift heavier items. And it'll be hard for enemies to escape from your telekinetic grip. Ooh, we can actually telekinesis enemies apparently. Nice. I'm not really sure what I really care about here, so let's just go firearms for now. I want like that, like, you know, these like red pips me like, you know, something like very special here. So there, I got 2 in firearms basically by investing that many points. And it actually like lights up like I basically get here if I want to. So duelist, mighty kick. I already got that. So yeah, I got like shotgun, crazy farmer, pistols. You reload weapons twice quicker than before. Is a great advantage. Less chance to get killed while desperately trying to reload. Damage to barefoot kicks is increased by 50%. That can break 3 and reinforce doors with your high lags and stun enemies for a short period of time. So let's go for this and accept it. So I got duelist.